Hey my Squidlings, Katie here. Welcome back to another Zodiac speed paint. Today we are painting Aries for this month, and yes, I realize it is the last day of the month, and I'm literally spending the last moments of this month trying to get this video out to you, and I'm super duper sorry about that. I didn't plan my month very well, so that is exactly why. However, before I start talking about Aries, I want to let you guys know that this is the last day for the 30% off sale. Everything in my store right now is 30% off. It ends tonight at midnight, and this print is actually included. So if you want a print of Aries for 30% off, the original even, it will be over there, as well as anything else on my store like prints and charms and buttons and stickers. Oh my! So if you want to go check that out, I will have a link on screen where you can do so. Now let's talk about Aries. So Aries is a constellation from March 20th to April between 19th and 21st. I honestly couldn't find a good source on that. Some places said the 20th, some places said 21st, and some places said the 19th. So just sometime between then. Thank you. Aries is a fire element, and it is ruled by the planet Mars. Now, their symbol is a ram symbol, and no one actually pointed out to me that I was an idiot in my Capricorn piece, and she actually has ram horns. So for this one, I did give her one ram horn. She has two, but you know, her hair is covering it up. I also put, like, fur on the collar of her romper, so it'll kind of differentiate that out a little bit. The gem I gave her is Topaz. Arians do have more than one gemstone, but the one I chose to illustrate is Topaz. The color scheme, as you might be able to tell, I chose is reds, yellows, and browns. I thought it went really well with just the whole theme of, you know, the fire element and the planet Mars, and I don't know, I really was looking for an excuse to use this color scheme if I'm 100% honest, and I really like the way it came out. The flower that I illustrated for this one is honeysuckle. However, there was another one I could have chosen, and that was thistle. I almost chose thistle, but it didn't really fit in with the color scheme I was going for, so yeah, that's the gist of that. So now let's talk about some personality stuff of Arians. They are honest, competitive, straightforward, and they're natural leaders. So I wanted to illustrate a strong woman, at least in my opinion, and I honestly love her so much, so I'm very happy. I wanted her to be androgynous looking. I also wanted her to have dark skin, not just because it fit in with my color scheme, which it did, but also because I really wanted to just illustrate different types of people and shapes and sizes and everything else. So expect more different sized characters as well. I know they've all been, for the most part, skinny, so I am going to be branching out of that. Don't worry. So her sign, which is the V that kind of curls out into little, like, curlies, but it kind of looks like ram face horn thing, it's actually tattooed onto her collarbone. I honestly didn't know where else to stick it. I didn't want to put it on her leg like I did Capricorn because honestly they're kind of similar in design. So I wanted to make sure that was a little different. So if you are an Aries, I really hope I did your sign justice. I hope you like it, and if you don't, or if you do, let me know in a comment. But if you don't, please be gentle because my feelings are at stake. They're stakes. They're at stake. So please be gentle if you don't like it. But in my personal opinion, I really like her, so I guess that's all that matters because, yeah. So, I am actually using that finesse blender that if you know me, you know I hate, but I'm actually growing to love it, and I don't know if it's because of the type of colored pencil I'm using, or the paper, or maybe I just got a good one this time, and the last time I had a bad one. I don't know, but I really like it right now, so that's always a good thing, right? So, as you know, with these pieces, I do a base layer of watercolors, and then I do layers of colored pencil over them, and if you want a supply list for everything that I use in the video, I will have it in the description below. I won't have, like, color names specifically, because honestly, I don't remember which ones I used, but I will have the general brands of stuff listed in the description, along with links to where you can go check them out. So yeah, I'm really proud of this one. I spent probably about 2.5 hours altogether, like, illustrating this and designing her character in general. So I'm really happy with this one. I'm happy with all of them so far, so that's always good. Now I'm adding the stars to the constellation. I know in the night sky, the Aries constellation is actually sideways, but I could not find a pose to put her in that was sideways that I liked, so I just decided to illustrate it straight up and down, so please don't kill me for that. I also do an outline of white gel pen just to make her look a little bit more ethereal, and then off camera I do like flicking motion with one of those super like old toothbrushes to make it like look like stars. I do that in acrylic gouache just so it won't go away, and honestly I wouldn't want to dot all of that with a gel pen because that would suck. But yeah, I had fun with this piece, and I waited till the last minute to do it, so I'm super duper sorry about that. But I am glad that I did take my time on it, and I love her very much. So now I'm coloring in the honeysuckles. I did that very last. I actually forgot about them. And I finished Aries up, and I was like, oh, I'm done. And then I was like, oh, shoot. No, I'm not. So I had to hurry up and get those done. So they are a little messy, but I actually really like the way they came out, so that's okay. But yeah, for the most part, I'm really happy with this piece. And so, again, I think I already said this, but I'm really happy with all of them, so yay for that. I haven't had one I dislike too much yet. So yeah, we're going to be seeing the final piece in just a minute, but I want to thank you guys so much for sticking around for this video and any of the other Zodiacs. I do have a playlist now. If you want, I will actually link that on the screen if you want to check out the other Zodiac signs in the playlist. I will hopefully have Taurus out before the end of the month. I'm aiming for around the 20th, 21st, something like that, so yeah. Here's a look at the final piece. Thank you so much for watching. If you aren't already and you want to be a part of our cute little squid pod, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I also have social media where I post different things than, just the normal stuff I post here. So if you want to check that out, links are in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and all that good stuff. And until next time, my adorable squidlings, toodaloo!